my name is Zay, and I do have my other team members with us as well. And they can introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Asia Haney.
Hi, my name is Zahira.
How you doing? My name is Zay as well.
His name is Zay too, so 2 Zays. All right. So, do you remember the MLK assassination, and do you know what was the first thing you thought?
Yeah, I do. So, I'm a little bit older than y'all. Okay, I'm a lot older than y'all. So I'm 57, and so I was just about 7 years old when King was shot, and it was an interesting day for me because being a little boy. Most black parents at some point they have to tell at least the responsible ones have to tell their kids about the existence of racism in the world, and at that point nobody had told me. So I was 2 weeks away from my birthday is the 22nd of April. So I was a couple of weeks away from being 7 when King was shot, and what I remember is my mother's reaction to it. Okay, so and she was just in tears and just not having a good day about it, And so for me, the shot that day, I knew my skin color was different from other people's. I knew there were people with light skin and dark skin. Even in my household, there were people with light skin and dark skin. As in most black households, when there's more than one kid, we got different shades going on. And I knew that there were people in the world who were white. I just didn't know that being black meant I could die because of it.
Once you did realize that, did that kind of have an effect on how you reacted and acted with people around you, especially white people?
Well, it didn't do anything with regard to the light-skinned people, but with the white people it did. It did more with me. So at that point, now I'm a little boy, and up to that point I was fine. Everything was good. My mother loved me. Her friends, they loved me. My father died when I was 5, so he wasn't around anymore. But they loved me. I mean, I was cool. I was this little kid, would go and hang out with my mother and her friends, and just felt like I was the most important person in the world. Right. And then when that shot happened, it took me into this world of fear that I did not know about. And it was, I say something like, the bullet mortally wounded Martin Luther King, and it deeply wounded me emotionally. And so at that point, I knew that now, I remember even right now, it's clear in my head looking at my skin, as a little boy, and knowing for the first time in my life that I could die because of the skin color. And it made no sense to me whatsoever, and it makes no sense to me right now, And so the impact for me was that I feel like it wounded me, it made me afraid.
Right. So you said that it definitely impacted your family. Did it make your family feel as though they had to move or go to a different area because of what was going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it made them feel like, but what I do know is that there was really nowhere to go. Yeah, so the year before in Detroit, there was huge riots in Detroit. There were huge riots in Newark. We had DC, we had Baltimore. So they were happening everywhere. They were happening in the South. When I was born, the Civil Rights Act had not been signed yet. The Civil Rights Act didn't go into effect until 1965. I was born in 61. So my parents, there was no place in America to go to get away from, racism and oppression. There was just not that place. My father was born in 35. My mother was born in 39. Both of them lived in a society that was just, racial from the head to the toe. And so it wasn't a place to go. So I doubt that they would think, let's go someplace else because America, was the place that oppressed us, and it still is.
Right.
I think things have changed. They've gotten better. So that this window opened up for us, right, where we didn't have to walk around with chains on. We didn't have to walk around, and just do what Master said do. And so now, I think some of us think we gotten in. We're in, and we don't have to fight like we used to fight. I actually think we are the weakest generation that we've had yet.